Hey, what's up, guys? Brent here. We have another devotional for you. Last week, Ian did a really good job talking about Thor. So, of course, I'm going to have to talk about Thor's brother, Loki. We're talking about the god of mischief. We all know Loki's famous quote, it's burdened with glorious purpose. Right? So, of course, I'm going to be doing a purpose piece today. But instead of just focusing on purpose, I want to talk about the one thing that can destroy your purpose, and it's jealousy. So, pop quiz. Hope you guys are ready to ace this test. What color is most associated with Loki? It's green, right? And what emotion is associated with the color green? Jealousy. Right? So the point that I want to make today is that nothing will kill your purpose faster than jealousy and or comparison. So you see, growing up, Loki has always been compared to and overshadowed by Thor, right? And as guardian culture, warriors fighting strength was always a premium. People praise that, people love that. And there was a reason why Thor was going to be king. Not only was he the actual legitimate son of Odin, but he had Mjolnir. He had the popping biceps. He was the guy winning wars and battles, and the people loved that. Loki, of course, wanted that. He wanted to be better than his brother. He wanted to be king of Asgard. That was his self-proclaimed glorious purpose that he wanted to achieve. But he couldn't do what Thor can do, right? He didn't have Mjolnir. He didn't have the muscles. He didn't have the physical strength. So he resorted to trickery, illusions, mischief to get attention, to try to one-up Thor. Kevin, the author of this devotional, he draws a very interesting parallel to the biblical story of Jacob and Esau. If you don't know this story, Jacob was the younger brother. He ends up stealing his brother's birthright, which means, the inheritance, by tricking their father, by cosplaying as Esau to steal the birthright, right? So very tricky, very mischievous, pretty similar to Loki. But you see, Loki's glorious purpose, it didn't happen because his jealousy got the best of him. You see, jealousy is this green-eyed monster that makes you look at other people as the enemy. And you develop this me versus you, me versus them mentality, where it's, me up against the world. And what can happen is that you can fall into anger, resentment, and bitterness, right? But since you're watching this on YouTube, let's talk about social media a little bit, right? Let's talk about those vanity metrics. So for those of you who are deeply invested in some type of social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, right? You put out content all the time. How does it feel when someone else's post goes viral, or that TikTok video of someone else's explodes and they get a million people following them? Or you come across that YouTube page with a lot of subscribers, and then you look at your own account and you're like, wait, we only have 48 subscribers. What's going on? Or how about when someone else gets the opportunity that you always wanted, that you've worked so hard for? It doesn't feel good, huh? Yeah, and it's tough to get over because it's personal. You put in the time, you put in the effort. This is your brand. This is your best idea, and it was a dud. It flopped, right? That's your creativity at work. This is what you worked so hard for, and someone else gets that opportunity, and it sucks. We have to view our purpose through clear eyes. Not through green, jealous eyes, but through clear eyes, so we can see things, the right way, put things into the right perspective, and have that right mindset. We all have a glorious purpose. There's no doubt about that. If you watch my other videos, I've talked about purpose. I talked about how every single person has purpose and you were created not by accident. The Bible calls this a race, right? It's a marathon. And in a race, well, you have to run in your lane with the hopes that you finish. If you get distracted, if you lose focus, if you start running out of your lane, you get disqualified, right? And now instead of running, forward, now you're running all over the place, and it looks like you're doing a whole lot but not getting anything done, right? You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Jealousy, comparison, it will distract you from that purpose. It will distract you from running that race. You see, Loki didn't fulfill his self-proclaimed purpose. Instead of being a king, he's a variant who's targeted for deletion. And guys, you do not want that. You do not want to get disqualified. You do not want to not finish your race. You do not want to go through life and realize that, oh snap, I didn't fulfill my purpose. I left it halfway done. So friends, I encourage you guys, give yourself a chance to finish your race. Stay focused. It's hard, but I want to encourage you, and I want to challenge you to do that. So guys, that's all the time that I have today to share this devotional with you. I hope this was super helpful. I hope this encouraged you. And regardless of what's going on out there, and how tough it gets, keep going. Keep working, keep grinding. It might not look like much now, but if you stay tunnel vision, if you take it one step at a time, you're gonna get there. This is a marathon. This race is not going to be done in the first 100 meters. Keep going, so that we can be there at the end, to congratulate each other. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Of course, if you wanted to get your hands on Kevin's book, the link to Amazon and the link to all of his social media pages are down below. You can follow us on social media also. Our info is going to be at the end page and also down at the bottom as well. For more nerd content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this page so you can get notified whenever we put out videos like this. We do have another devotional next week, so definitely tune in for that. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. See you next time. Peace.